All right. What's going on? I don't have a hat. This is awkward. What's cracking, guys? What's going on? How you all doing? Welcome back to another Monday. You know what that means. Honda recap, hanging out, discussion, going over what we talked about last week. The world is falling apart, but you know what isn't? The recap, because we back. Let's go. What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to yet again another episode of the Honda recap. I'm getting really fast at saying that, guys, but hey, if this is your first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up and that bell so you're notified every Monday night at 6 p.m. West Coast time when this airs, where we hang out, talk Honda, talk what's going on in my head, your head, kind of what's going on in the comments, talk about last week, and just bring the community together once a week to bring some, positivity to the community, to our lives, and just have something positive on the repetition. What's up to everybody in Premiere right now? Thank you for joining me yet again. We are back here another Monday. I believe it's the 11th. I could be wrong. It's the 11th. It's January 11th, 2021. The world is going crazy, but the recap is still here, like I said. Last week we talked about goals, and the big reason I wanted to talk about goals is because that's very important to me this year. I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish, and I feel like a lot of you guys do too. And like I said, things are going on globally around the world, and I feel like as a positive vibration, as a positive entity, we should all be moving forward. You know what I mean? Last year was a long year. Good things happen, bad things happen, but you know what? We're moving forward. We're doing things. We're building our cars. We're giving money to small businesses, shops. You know what I mean? Big and small. I'm just saying, we giving money. You know what I mean? Every day, let's not lie, everybody's buying stuff. We giving back. So my goal this year was to invest, was into save money. You know what I mean? I want to buy a house this year. I want to see how that process would go. I want to be able to, just be like, okay, cool, I'm good. So that was mainly one of my biggest goals for this year. My second goal was work on my cars, right? And so what I asked you guys last week was to let me know what your goals were and side hustles. You know what I mean? Like, what's your personal goal, mental goal, physical goal, and side hustle goal? So a lot of you sent in a lot of amazing responses. I want to go over some of them like I did, and we're going to do that. And I want to go over quite a few of them because I respect you guys. So we're going to just jump right in here, and we're going to go right here with Cesar Hernandez, man, Cesar Hernandez. I'll give it to you 100, bro. My car goal is getting my car where I want them. 3 1996 Integra. You have 3 of them? Respect. My financial plan is getting my kids' college funds started and investing in myself a bit more. Awesome. Career goal is getting my certification done. Educational is getting back to school to finish my bachelor's degree. Props. Thanks for allowing me to write out my goals. It helped me realize them, and it pushes me to make that happen. Hell yeah, dude. You got a lot of solid ones in there. You're taking care of family, education, and financials. Dude, that's solid. You threw your car in there first and foremost, so we know where your head's at. All right, we got Nico, and I'm not trying that one. Can't agree more. DC5 was my first car, and I dailied it from 30 to 60K miles in 1 year, and it has been nothing but smiles every gallon. Glad to hear you got a lot planned. I'm excited to hear it. Hopefully 21 pans out better than last year. Personal goals, getting slimmer. Put all the parts I have lying around in my DC5. And remember, guys, you lose weight, you gain horsepower. Weight reduction. That means you too. Driver mod. All right, Carlos Zapian, also aka CJS Wiring. If you guys don't know, definitely check that out. Guy hand makes all the wiring stuff he has going on right now. And personal goal, try to beat my cancer and be able to drive my CRX again. Really awesome CRX, really humble guy. Follow him on Instagram. Awesome, buys products. Really awesome dude. I can't say too much. I saw him as he's dealing with what he's dealing with right now, watching him, just go through it. But solid guy, solid head. Baytech, 850 base brake horsepower, K24 DCT RX-7. One of the first K-Series RX-7s out there. I'll say this, one of the first, because I don't know anyone before him, but I know there's been a lot afterwards, so I'm going to give him the majority of this one. No lie. And then we got Sideways G. I'll highlight this one. Insane new project to follow here, guys. Mid-engine V6, rear-wheel drive, wide-body, 91 Accord Wagon. Also goes by at OCD_low on Instagram. So definitely check this one out, guys. I am too. All right, let's see who else we got here. Here, we'll throw in here. Sorry if I can't get all of you guys. There's actually a lot of them, so I'm trying to just, you know, get a little mix and match, so that way we're not just sitting here going over like, you know, some like, I don't know, I just want to go over this and you guys think there's a white elephant gift kind of thing going on afterwards like it's Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Tony Valanchik. Man, you're the MVP and people like you. Putting effort in every week, making videos for us to watch. Okay, almost every week. Come on, bro. I'm just kidding. It's true. It's true. You inspired me. I have so many cars and projects. I'm going to bite the bullet and start a channel for me and my records, but if someone watches it, that would be cool. I would love to know more about the editing side. I've been thinking about that too. I've been thinking about throwing together a Premiere video, kind of how I do things in Premiere. I know a lot of you guys use Final Cut, and you know what? I'm even willing to learn how to use Final Cut to make you guys a video. But hell yeah, dude. I'll remember this one. All right. We got Mad Hatter Garage goals. Quit smoking. Do it, bro. Get channel to 500 subs in 2021. Totally also doable. Take the CRX down the drag strip for the first time. Super fun. Car never been, or me either. You get addicted and your adrenaline just starts going. Get on a regular schedule on uploading videos on my channel. Solid. That's how you do it. Pick a day. 3 times a week is best. If you could do 1 day a week, that's even better, just to get the consistency. And you know what? You can just use your phone and then slowly build up clips and just slap them all together, and eventually you start to get in a groove, a style, and then that's how you build momentum. All right, next up we've got Andrew DeShazo. I truly enjoy the Honda vlogs. You make my Mondays tolerable. Sweet. My question to you, do you have info on the CB7 that popped up about 7 minutes in? I have one of the Forgot Beauty and would not want anything else. Well, maybe an AP1 S2K. Thanks in advance. I actually don't, but I think I know where I got the image. So I'll hit you up. I'll hook you up there somehow. I'll figure that out. I had an AP1 S2K too. I miss it very much. It's an amazing vehicle. Duval Del Sol. Here we go. My main goal for this year is to get as close as possible to finishing the Del Sol. Get it painted, get new wheels, restore the rest of the interior, and start a motor build. Solid plan. Solid plan. Absolutely a solid plan. All right, we've got Justin Goodell. Amazing CRX build, I'll tell you that right now. Christian, that's sort of what the YouTube car community has created. Say you're not in an area with a big car scene, so your motivation kind of lacks. Watching YouTube channels helps you connect virtually and feel some connection, which hopefully motivates people. Personal goal is moving into my house, getting it all set up, etc. Awesome. Props to you. Good job on that one. I've also considered talking more in my videos maybe so people get more of me. Keep it up, bro. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And yeah, man, slowly but surely you get in front of the camera or just do voiceovers. You know what I mean? Eventually you just kind of like, you realize that you own this domain. Just do what you want. That's something that I'm still like a couple years in trying to figure out, that like, this is my domain. I should be able to just make whatever I want and not feel like, you know, and I still do, but I think we all go through it. All right, after that we got Automotive Anatomy. The growth of the channel is still my priority, but I may want to do more documentary style videos. I've been wanting to do that too, some behind the scenes kind of stuff, but also like who people are. I like what you do in that. I also want to keep growing as a person and show gratitude. As far as car stuff, I do want to buy another car, and my Accord will get a few details, not too much that I want to focus other than family. Family is solid, man. I know you're a family man, so go be a family man, man. Man. All right. No way, dude. Huh? AKA Old School. What's up, dude? Goals to survive 2021 and to keep up the old DA and running tip-top looking and install new exhaust. 2.5 inch, but with OEM muffler and cat, cause we be in California. So true. And get a smog coming in March. No crazy sounding exhaust for me. Stay safe, Chris, and I appreciate you, dude. Happy New Year. Hey, Happy New Year to you too, bro. Deeple Works. I haven't talked about you in a while, man. My bad, but I do remember. Keep pushing forward. Just hit 1K for the end of 2020. Going all out on my Civic EG build after crashing my other EG. Going for 1320 drag racing, running nitro all motor, trying to reset fastest all motor B series. Title 1 can be a dream. Absolutely, dude. You can do whatever you want. I've seen the craziness you can build. Just go for it. All right. Last but not least, track Soul. Mainly because you're a Del Sol, so, you know, I got that soft spot. Personal goal is to finally completing my 20-year-old Soul that I started in 2000 and has been on a hiatus in 2005 and got it back to the track, both circuit and quarter mile. Shout out to Track Soul, actually, dude, because I know you've been doing a lot of work on that thing, dude, and it deserves it. It deserves it. And that, you know, it always drives me. I see your build. I see your build. I see Old Souls constantly making new stuff on his car, and, you know, supporting the Del Sol community always makes me really want to get out there. It's just been, man, it's just been a hassle, you know what I mean? But thank you to everybody who made a comment. Thank you everybody that shared your goals with me and the community. That means a lot. I want to go back and I want to respond to everybody as much as I can. But, you know, it really means a lot to me that you guys are bringing it back. You want to bring the community up. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, big thing going on. I've been seeing on Instagram that I wanted to throw out and get some, you know, conversation going in Premiere and in the comments right now. I'll have everybody's information down in the description below. But if you guys have been noticing, we have been seeing this image right here, of a V8 with some K-Series heads on it. Now, I want you guys to go out there and do some research on your own to kind of figure this out. I kind of have my own, so I don't want to go into too much detail, but I do want to go into a little bit of detail because I really love the innovation that is coming right now. And a couple episodes ago, I asked you, what do you think the next trend in 2021 is going to be? And we kind of went over those topics, right? We kind of went over the topics that a lot of people said L-Series motors, and a lot of people said the K20 FK8 motor was going to start being in a lot of vehicles. But who saw this? Who saw a V8? I know a lot of us have wanted it. I know we have the ability to make a V6. The NSX was a legitimate vehicle. All the J-Series was a legitimate vehicle, but we never really had a V8. Any cars have a V8, but we never really got a V8. At least not a factory one, OEM one that came in cars, right? So that would be very interesting right here. So this ingenious guy right here is dealing with a 5-liter based motor, which seems to be some K24A or a K24 variant heads. Now, if you dig a little deeper, we saw Boosted Boy Emilio. He actually started posting pictures of, possibly the next Honda motor. Now, interesting enough, because he's got a K-Series all-wheel drive Subaru. Now, if that motor was a V8 and it obviously ended up in a Subaru, that would be really interesting. We got all-wheel drive and we've got V8. That's two. V8 being like, you know, way, way, way out there, but we also have all-wheel drive. So that we already see in EGs, EFs, and everything else going out there on the market. But like I said, this ingenious guy right here has a bunch of mock-ups, and interestingly enough, the heads are flipped, they're rotated, right? The intake manifolds are coming out the bottom. And when you look at a traditional V8, you would think that the intake would be at the top because both cylinders are coming together. We have the fat stack, the carburetors like the OG style. These are rotated. And now, why do you think they're rotated? Because in these other images, these look like some crazy Sidewinder twin turbo action we have going on right here. Now, how much power do you think you're going to get out of something like this? Which is kind of insane, because if we want to do like the crazy gorilla math, you know, like barn and napkin style calculations, we've seen 1,000 horsepower just on Kyle Boosted Boys, right? 1,000 horsepower in a van, and we've seen it in the MR2, and that is just a just built K-Series with twin turbo in the MR2, obviously, but a fat turbo in the van, and we're still getting that out of a 4-cylinder motor. Incredibly built, but 1,000 horsepower. This is a 5-liter twin cam engine. We got 4 of these, right? So we have 2 heads, we got the V8, twin turbo. We're well doubling this. Just off that alone, we already know that we can double what we can get with a single motor. Now we're getting 2 of them optimized. That's going to be in craziness, right? Now, when you dig in a little deeper, you also see that I believe they'll be running some heads from Prianto Racing. If you guys don't know Prianto Racing, definitely check them out. Huge group, drag racing, you know, they have all their accolades. If you don't know, just know and get learning on all that, because it's a big deal, because if they're getting involved, then at least it's 2 products in a well-known drag racing community and a well-known R&D based company and drag racing team, that if they're getting involved, there's probably some kind of backing, not financial, I'm not saying anything like that, but what I'm saying is this guy right here, the creator of this V8 and all these CAD images, has reached out, I'm assuming, and he wants to use their products. And so if there's that conjoinment going on right there, then you know these CAD drawings might actually turn into something. The fact that it's starting to bubble up right now, which is very interesting to me. So what do you guys think in the comments down below? What do you think of a twin turbo V8 Don't really know which V8. Now, if I dug a little deeper, I found out this guy does have a GT350, so he does have a little knowledge of the Coyote motor. I don't know if it's going to be that Coyote motor. I don't know if it's going to be anything like that, but it's legitimately at this point supposed to be like a 5-liter V8 with 2 K-Series heads, intakes on the bottom, so the heads are rotated. Those manifolds look like they do have some stuff going on for Turbskis, you know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing we're getting anywhere around 2,500 wheel horsepower. That's just off the top of my head, because if we're already getting 1,000 off 1 K-Series, what are we gonna do with 2? And way more displacement. That's like double the displacement. It's legitimately double the displacement across 4 cylinders, 8 cylinders. K-Series, K24, we've already seen K25, K26s come out of like 4 pistons. So, you know, some craziness right there. I might just be making this up. But let's think about this, right? 2.4 liters. This is a 5-liter V8. It's double the displacement. It's double the displacement. 2 K-Series heads, twin turbo. We're going to make a lot of power. So if we want to double that 1,000 fully built, 2 fully built heads, obviously we got a bottom end. We're already starting around the 2,000 mark. That's where we're at right now. But that's the big thing that I've been seeing right now on Instagram. It's very interesting to me, to be honest with you, because I want to see where this goes. Kind of looks like there's a timing chain cover on one side. Kind of interested to know how that's going to work, if the timing's going to run on both sides or just going to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Who saw that coming? I didn't. Nope. I didn't see that coming. We talked about all-wheel drive. We talked about, like I said, K-Series and the S-Series, K-Series and S chassis. You know what I mean? We saw FK8 motors kind of get thrown around, CRV swaps. That's the kind of stuff that we saw being very, very common, you know? We saw all-wheel drives in all the different platforms, that getting common. You know what I mean? V8, brand new. Never seen this before. Very, very interested because I want to see the exposure. Now, let's be honest, a lot of bigger channels are going to probably try to get their hands on one, but a lot of racing teams are really going to try to get their hands on one. And that's why it's really interesting to me that Prianto Racing actually, you know, was tagged and talked about it and maybe kind of helping out, quote unquote, helping out. I'm just saying they want to use their product. So if their product can be used on this, there is good chance that the power that it produces is going to be you know, it's going to prove its validity on the racetrack, because that's where Prianto kind of comes from, you know, the racetrack. So if this gets built with their products, I would love to see it put into their car and then push down the track, optimized, tuned, and to see what it can do, you know. And this right here is what I want to show you, what you can do right here if you have a little bit of knowledge, some interest in a niche world, and you want to create something that doesn't exist. You just put your head together and you're just like, yo, I want to make something, you know. You can have a little Chevy V8 block right here and you're like, yo, can I put a K-Series head on that? Boom, you can. You know, work with somebody, get some things milled, get an adapter, boom. You can make whatever you want. And this is what I was talking about a couple videos ago before I even saw this coming. This is something that someone just created, and it's insane. It's insane that by the end of 2021, with enough exposure, obviously this guy's gonna have to come up with his own money, but with a little funding maybe, you know what I mean? We could have a functional prototype or working model of a V8 with Honda heads. What, 2,000? I don't see how 2,000 horsepower isn't reasonable, isn't possible, you know? What do you guys think? What do you guys think in the comments below? What do you guys think of a V8 Honda platform? It probably sounds savage though, right? It probably really sounds sick. I'm not gonna lie, I'd enjoy it. The fact that it has heads on it from a Honda, I mean, I'll be in it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. But like I said, guys, that's what I got for this week. That's what I got for this week, and that kind of just popped into my head mid-roll right here. Little freestyle hot take on a V8 with a Honda system. It's going to be insane. Didn't really see that happening right here. We're about 11 days into 2021, and we now have V8 Hondas on the horizon. Check these guys out. I'll put all the links in the description below. Give them a follow. Give them a heads up. And just kind of be like, yo, I want to follow along with this, you know what I mean? I saw Boosted Boy Emilio, he kind of posted it, and then I followed the creator of it, you know what I mean? Go check that out, and then I saw some other things that they're flying around. So, hot take, 11 days into 2021, we're going to have V8s very soon, and I'm excited for that. But like I said, guys, welcome, and like I said, guys, thanks for joining me for another week here on the Honda Recap. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, and that bell so you're notified every Monday night at 6 p.m. when this airs West Coast time. Head over to HondaVlogs.com/shop. Pick yourself up a shirt, hoodie, sticker, anything you guys want to support the channel. I really, really appreciate everybody who has already. It definitely keeps me motivated, definitely helps the builds keep going on the side, me collecting parts, the ability to actually work and kind of put some cool stuff, you know, as I'm working through this. So I appreciate everybody who has already. Everybody who hits me up on Instagram at HondaVlogs, says what's up, says they watch the channel. I appreciate every single one of you who are here right now in Premiere. I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.